So we never thought, sir, this particular aura after pressure air ban, ultimately, the arrest warrant for no one other than Afenyo Markins will be issued. Now, there's a lot of things going on because now there's pressure on John Dramani Mahama not buying any administration. And so since they came to power in January 7th, from January 7th, 2025, Ghanaians gave them grace, we're happy. But then it will be a friend on the moon. Any our phobia, a soldier, baby, but then after a year or two, then the reality settles in. I want to say, okay, Bearman, you need to provide for your wife, or Bano, you need to serve your husband, and also in Babemwa, you guys have to work and take care of them. That is the reality. In this case, Mahama has enjoyed his grace period. Mahama, we're enjoying the grace period. The grace period now we're enjoying. Sisi ane caught 1 year in his administration. We've not seen any major arrest. So many court cases, but intimate nipa poti bi ase we edibone. Na me no can say some na ba ama na yehu se na pomudin epie hu wo hwe update amenu abema Chris edebra woni other things are. All these are cases wo ho. But then me no can say new personal no so no ni dia ba beto so onu de okrom ha o ondwane ye ewutu ha ya no ukọ Cape Coast Central Region wo ho. You bit match no e not true. Nipa make an asemi Afenyo Markins. Now there's a video involved with share because yes, ABI betina na ebo etum kasa. Na ni nyina no is coming from the current MASLOC CEO. Now, current MASLOC CEO, we gave you an update the last time say or the insembi ebetu ja ebro okoye interview say wuntumi mu ni ade ade nyina umbeje MASLOC esika. Na nipa meka na asemi friends Abigail Akwamia Elon Mensa ono eneye the acting CEO of MASLOC. Now for those of you who don't know what MASLOC stands for, no, MASLOC jumekua the previous administration we are learning say ye rakufo ene de buy ena a carry on call atamos abemu ene ba Mahama abemu ene call Akufo-Addo abemu ene si anaba back to Mahama abemu. But MASLOC, the meaning microfinance and small loan center. According to almost see no part say ye share books no no Afenyo Markins wa beje 500,000 Ghana cedis ontuaye and into no report akoma team ora. Now let us watch this particular video because Afenyo Markins say his end is coming no wababeka say scano de oje but again yen hwe MASLOC woman video do ye babaka ye beto aso.
Then they would come and pay. I have situations where say an MP has brought a list of people.
Okay.
Say, and I'll give you a typical example. Honorable Afenyo Markins, he has taken about 500,000 for people in his district.
Okay.
With he himself as on my list is his name that is there. And then there's another gentleman's name. Probably he is the leader. I think he's the former chairman for MPP in the F2 constituency.
Okay.
So I have personally spoken to the gentleman.
Okay.
And I asked him, Master, your people are not paying the money. What is happening? Then he said, as for him, he was only, so it's like, I am an agent.
Okay.
Honorable told me to go and take the money and gave me the list of the people to give the money to.
Okay.
So that is what I did. You get it? So in this case, the people do not know.
Okay.
Maybe they do not know that they are supposed, because even the leader, who is the former chairman that took the money that was supposed to give to the people, he says he doesn't even know that they are supposed to pay. So we should talk to Honorable Afenyo Markins. So I have officially written to the Speaker of Parliament on this issue about 500,000. This would do a lot for MASLOC. I have another situation.
Okay, so this is the situation here. Madam Abigail, who is the current acting CEO of MASLOC, or part say share books no monies. Akodim kofobi na MASLOC no some make ejumeko bi omoma loans, aban ejumeko omoma loans for various institutions, people on person business no MP ni betimi di ejini mu ama akasa ekwaje. So oba na omuhu se wuntumi agi wuntumi kra de oje cars kra ka mo makonifi akotase cars no. Aside from that too, Afenyo Markins so agi bi. But Afenyo Markins ne de na 500,000 Ghana cedis. Na opa che se ofra Afenyo Markins o kacha Afenyo Markins say chief o sika o ya parliamentarian o 500,000 bi abedi wo nchen. Untu aye ehu interest nso untu aye. And Afenyo Markins say sika ne de sika NPP. But Afenyo Markins Ababekasa, I want us to listen to what he said. Yeah, Babaka, there's something else I will explain to you. But you share this particular video of Afenyo Markins explaining the call on ya kokoko from Team Oral. You share video by better also.
Rollins introduced the social education program. What was the aim? To empower. Rollins introduced the social education program. What was the aim? To empower our women, empower traders, empower the informal sector to get capital. Did they pay? They did not. They used political patronage to deny the states of the payback for others to benefit. Kufuor came, he continued, and even introduced MASLOC. MASLOC, people did not pay. Professor Mills of blessed memory, he came, continued the MASLOC. People took their money. They did not what? Pay. Then JM chapter 1 came, continued the MASLOC. They didn't what? Pay. Then Akufo-Addo came, chapter 1 and 2, MASLOC. They didn't what? Pay. Were they Ghanaians? Yes. And you know, yesterday I received a letter from MASLOC. Some constituency officers who went to take the MASLOC, they didn't pay. And MASLOC wrote to them. They said, oh, they are MP guaranteed for them, so they should come. They should come and see the MP. And MASLOC wrote to me, stating that I am to pay.
Therefore, that is what Afenyo Markins was explaining. Said the whole situation is scary. Oko odinkrofo bi enim ekogis kentenye se bi amaslo sika no ebedi ne nche ambedi ne nchen. Yes, 500,000 in who boom and an who for rebu. But how does that 500,000 who for room saying? Let us explain. According to him, no, in Kofobi on the constituency war, no hiamboa, a bimo for school, a bimo for business, a bimo for various things, health issues near the other. Into no quite MP no so MASLOC go oji loan na no why the wakwa kotia into the omo enim ekoji se sika no. Na bro go ji se sika no e do time also metua no. Nkofo ni so your friend nkofo ni so Afenyo Markins na see embeje. Okay, Afenyo Markins na see embeje. And even the sad thing is nipa na odi enim koji scan because nipa na koji scan no yes or no scan or the man who they be oji scan under the orders of Afenyo Markins or this scan say farmer way my way say there's a third party involved. Your friends nipa na koji scan cash ni business masa be try also oh media minim hu hio Afenyo Markins na say membra ambeji say scan no. And ye fra Afenyo Markins na Afenyo Markins ka say scan no nkrofo bi na kodi omo nchen or ye de mo omo say omo fa anye business loan ya ni no omo na wo so omutua. And ye try commerce and nkrofo ni so omo po de omo respond yan kebe they did not respond. So they had to write back to Afenyo Markins. Omo throw back to Afenyo Markins no. Say Afenyo Markins ska we ye bisa nipa obeje ye o se wo na osoma no. Nipa no so no osoma no or say or scan command nkrofo under your orders. A friend nkrofo no so o menfi sisi ani scan no e wo say agifi unchen because nkrofo no beji scan no kra no and nipa na osoma so beji scan ye use din as a guarantor. And Afenyo Markins so nim hwehwe enu ti no woman no say wa tro akoma speaker of parliament say on hwehwem because baby ensem ne kono de onim. And this money had earned 500,000 Ghana cedis. Do you know what that 500,000 cedis can do? These are the same people who will be in parliament saying, say, corruption. You know, they talk as if corruption, and form abubuano. What I say, but we should chief kingpins. And that is exactly one of the arguments I echo. So that is the whole issue about Afenyo Markins trending on social media. Some people are happy. So Papa na yen channel Team Oral move fast on him because we know only USR okwa tro your friend is saying say yen deporting him bra ana Interpol enche ne fambra debi or Ghana parliament so call be huno. So do justice to it. Meanwhile, other people believe say idea wins our business win is just nothing more of like a normal MPs be brediage in the more constituents to take money to be a farmers. And what about fertilizer? Be more ye business, be more for on health grounds. You know, omo and big deal. But unfortunately, you know, yanum fuankwan kutia. And sisi Afenyo Markins serve you ne ho abeche no poto a ebi mo party say once and din that so as a guarantor no de Afenyo, you have two options: either you pay the money and answer you get arrested yourself. So that is exactly what is really going on. Let us know what you think about this whole issue. So in the comment section, do you think say issue where no Afenyo Markins ni ho abe for do you think it's a good thing? Do you also think say team oral operation Team Ora, yes, Operation Recover All. Do you think that they should, if anything, perhaps move to arrest Afenyo Markins based on this particular charge or not? So these are the issues, of course. But then we are still within the MPP fraternity because there's something which is really going on now. Mind blowing. That is the sound for mind blowing. Now, what is really happening? In regards with the New Patriotic Party, we all know say campaign koso both in all fractions. So Kenny Japan is campaigning, Baumia is campaigning, Dr. Brian Echampo is campaigning, Professor Yao Edichum is campaigning, and also Dr. Kwame Japan and also the L campaigning. These are the 5 people they want to lead a New Patriotic Party to victory in the 2028 elections. But then Askan is campaigning in the northern region, Baumia is also campaigning in the Bono region. So that the team will not clash. But then today there's a video about Betopuno. So there's a video about Betopuno. We are seeing firsthand, said Dr. Baumia. Sisi ani de rumors and name bonzi so your friends abronya when they camp abronya when they camp do ye be abronya the abronya ye be onimu bi no. It is true a pefe I didn't make us abronya together with a year Baumia any team members be or my visit a graveyard. I don't know if this is for rituals or a sacrifice, but then we have the video here. Here's a video here babaka ye betwaso. So that is it. That is Dr. Baumia. And we are learning say graveyard no more visit here, and you say they actually visited one of the founding fathers of their party, the late Prime Minister Dr. K.A. Buzia. Now, according to Omono and Omu team, team, they visited there to honor the memory of Dr. K.A. Buzia and then the legacy and how he also led to the formation of the New Patriotic Party. Into they even laid a wreath at the graveside to make sure and to show as a sign of respect and appreciation for Dr. Buzia, the exemplary leadership and also the selfless service or ye to watch Juma Emma or minor, and also he led to the formation of the New Patriotic Party. Omo principles and I see MPP phone omu use. So that explains the video. Bimo party say no all be what lies, all be what certain. So that is exactly what is really going on. Many people are reacting to this on social media. You could see clearly say in as much as it's a good thing, ebimusu huni say a complete settings, the Android any iPhone nusu ebi na make one sem no. Ebimusu believe say it's the right thing to do because once Baumia was touring that particular region, no, na opportunities are na I was all passing by na or Anna a Dr. K. Ebuzia. So that is the information there. Now straight, no, many can say we are learning says there's something which is really going on in Ghana, okay, and a new tricks are criminals or mother robbing Crawford, okay, at the expense of offering help for transport services. I mean, no, can say, you know, a military personnel, or sounds so yeah, a service personnel. Wababele, how all of these things works to actually explain and educate the public on these kind of things. Yeah, nearma, the news coming sound. Ebo video na se bi odi tu hofo. Now the bias yoku to dream. Nebi a chna, ye de ba be yew. Yen should video ye babaka, ye beto aso.
Yeah. On second video, yeah, Mr. Share my unyabi, maybe sister be. Madam Fubi, no one has information. There is a new move in town. Like, the new man say, boys, not started day, but I know shit. So we have trotro stations now. A draw number bear 5:30 to 6, 7, 8 more now. We say, car more drink tea, Uko station where Nipper go pa, we say, Kabakwa, but no more prehome, Masala, no more prehome. Can hear my bones and honest line, sir. You say, boys, snap a car. Sir, private car, CB. No, I'll be packing over. I'll be packing. I won't say, there ain't no more crude or shower. Or scanning, who say, nipper with the open them or a victim. Once your ma approach you, or me nipper 2, 3. Yes, sometimes or back home, you know. Emma would trim say be a bonny boo. Yes. It's a motion here. Into a bear approach you are no busa, maybe a walk on the say. Walk on him fan. Maybe a walk was make cry, so I can answer that me fancy. Saying how I obey me or join you. It's answer who open the Montino. Oh, with the one you will be and the papa of a bow. Yes, a motion see. Into a cockle tinaka and we say, oh, or the wife was our kind answer. Timber drew baby. When say, oh, my main dodgy traffic, me for her. What? I dodgy traffic, but only him didn't tell my father. To do back, won't say, only him baby or continuing route or do for her, nip and shed any more. Bedroom baby, open cock could bully our robber, had you sicker. Where your bar? You train you crumble repeal. Now you're bear man, now you want to say you could put ya. Mbabu bowa was a kind. Train ye and walk of him. So I say, yes, Remo. Mumma money now, papa. So my catcher may say, I finish back where we in. Cause your phone dosu. Or more dosu. Mumma money now, time will go crampuna and yabutre, a day cabeba. Trot cabeba, baby, I could be a home trot cabeba. No munyabutre, in temple way. The cinquentia, a musu. The mayan in a hole. Na boys ne I word. A month for yes, can you be done and cut? Madam Wasi, some team of two, Obaswa, who follow unlike it, no share, I'm only a bit to be. Macramo.
So that was a security personnel way in some of the two you could see clearly it's a very big issue. And yeah, you need car, and yeah, you need car no. Yeah, fat church ni be a point for you, Jumani, you could be binary or say a fat church and you be now was at teaching Mondays and a Fridays. Hey, Massa Uhiya ya, and you'll be now was a come back utie ya and your open for office our new colleague now and you so and I'm going no in your left to say bema pantan the ding udi jina opeka ye part say most of these private cars are omo your moment of forces so betinim ne enko they are criminals if you cry fraudsters if you cry kidnappers I want shini ya Quentin Fino akachos oh obi bisa say fa na obema o sense o kwan o ko la pass o kwan no so na menam to betrim wa adwene say bi ebesi wo kwan we nya left to mu anu afa bi o bisa so oh patron fa na ofos oh me dodge traffic no do akọ bi bi sunu wa park say massa you phone no you sika ne sifika edi mu woko o yes o be kasa pay e bi twa sika with because boys day back. It is a lie, no, and Juma. Apparently, this is causing a lot of trouble. Okay, This is causing a lot of trouble at the end of the day. No part say new tricks because our conforno they are updating their if anything their games and also how they steal people. What you say, it's at the end of the day, the new games and new rules, any new strategies ever into a party say money asheye right here on that particular phone. So we'll leave it there. And very important. To be an out the in some no they say to dream. So straight up, you're moving on to other issues. Of course, right here in our public, and I say right here in Ghana. For Minoka say there's a hot soup going in and a brewing in the camp of the NDC. So if you are who follow the whole politics, I course so flag bearer race going on in the NPP right now, you will see say Kennedy Japan and Baumia are the top tier 2 candidates. But then for Brian Champon and Yahweh Duchum and also what do you call it? Who your friend is saying Kwame Japan, omo at the bottom 3. So as Baumia and King Japan are battling for the number 1, no. As your phone, so we don't know. So we count as the rest, and as a could be to a ballot person amount for so near flagberry. And I say you almost starting and then so maybe that they can have your friend said experience, and I say delegates will be familiar with them. But that's sorry, I don't know if this is a new strategy, but it's a strategy that could work. The Brand Champion team is kind of poking the nose of Kenya Japan. Say me team, me pro na ubufu na nema poking the nose. I didn't know make us. There's a new report about omo pa say papa bi flag or person flag bearer. Me usika and I only me pa me that so and I member you see and I me build factories or kasa sa yesi ate. Neba ne say na papa le elections here ukoye flag bearer elections here ukoye 2023. Uko wie ya when wini sebi o scout be fa car plane kwa bluetooth kra na oni bi eba ne sen Brand Champion team expose Kenya Japan's team saying say they gave Kenya Japan a whooping sum of what 5 million cedis. He in some way can he found 2 screens so this a report from Ghana Web also Brand Champion gave Kenya Japan 5 million to persuade him to campaign in 2024. In the more part say ebra ken efi campaign by then why mre oni sika into any MPP for no bia say hey papa you oni sika dey be ne den what are we going to do into a honor Brand Champion efa phone kring no frɛ Kenya Japan say papa edu campaign so enko so Brian my busy business deals na say niam nkoyi na miankasa no na Brand Champion say dede ni nyina esika kasa ni hwen nyina esika odi for account number nma me when bank ben Fidelity okay what's the name Kennedy Akompre Kwe Japan check hwe hey ma send 5 million meba echna campaign ye sha say wuti senya meba live. It's according to the campaign of Brand Champion. I don't know if this is a subtle jab or to portray. According to Brand Champion campaign, they are doing this to portray so Brand Champion are poor party members, not just Baumia, but also Kenya Japan to a unifying figure. Baby Musu from an angle say, "Are you poking the nose?" What I say because he tiba Baumia now fa and the yin Kenya Japan, ni timi nya Kenya Japan a response ni fa nya the supporters ni bi. Because ye or Ted was a fourth. Anyway, let us read this on the screen. Say Pius and Hajide, the campaign spokesperson of the New Patriotic Party hopeful Brand Champion, has made a startling revelation on how Dr. Brand Champion gave Kenya Japan 5 million Ghana cedis as he persuaded him to step out to campaign in the 2024 elections after the last MPP primaries. Now, in an interview on Asempa FM, Pius Hajide, who was praising his boss as a unifying ability, said following the last MPP presidential defeat, Kenya Japan appeared reluctant to step out to campaign for the MPP, and it took Brand Champion to persuade him to go out and campaign, including offering him 5 million Ghana cedis support. The spokesperson for Brand Champion, Eddie Tujo, so Brand Champion doesn't have a problem with anyone in this party. He has no problem with Dr. Baumia. He has not said that he doesn't. He has not said that he has. Sorry, he has not said that if he doesn't win, he will stay in party. He will stay in the party and frustrate him. So if Brian wins, it won't be difficult for Brian and his supporters to bring others together. I think party say on case over frustrate you, should he not win? Also, be are fine, or we are fine because of a unity. He doesn't have problem with Kenya Japan too. In fact, after the 2023 primaries, when Kenya Japan lost, Prime Champion convinced him to go out and campaign. He told Kenya Japan, "You are just coming out of a contest, so so maybe you are not financially strong." So he gave Kenya Japan 5 million Ghana cedis and said, "Take this and step out to campaign." He said. He added that, to be fair, Kenya Japan, he had just come out of campaign, so asking him to go out and campaign, maybe he didn't have the money. So Prime Champion gave him 5 million to help him to go out and campaign. So clearly, it's like saying, "Oh, Brian Champion is good," and it's like wakasa or bekasa. No, you can take it from different and can take it from an angle. Say, Ken perhaps always look at his interest, because of you lose we are money can conquer campaigning my MPP. Bank on no really expecting for some big campaigning. Emano clearly kind of endorsing or perhaps kind of suggesting saying sama bro ye kano nukrebi wom. Far from that figure to and far from that assertion, what is also here and the whole issue right now, I what has here, and it's okay. Maybe Ken or Kaso Uniskasa, and also Brian Champion is also trying to say, Mokasa be in Mabua also. You see, so Osha angle now, I say the Boabako Ayeden, and that is exactly what is really going on. So it is definitely a big case, and then for this whole thing to be an issue, definitely we need to get a response from Kenija. But if Ken doesn't respond, then it means that Ken doesn't want to play with the small boys. Nipa no ne kuni about me anyamo. What I say, or by responding na the 31%. Or try say because what be 10%. So that is exactly what is really going on in regards to this whole issue at air cost. Now, in regards with Kennedy Japan, yesterday, I think in the day or so, Saturday, there was your friend is saying Shatterfest. Shatawale any Sapepe. Now Shatawale was born on October 17th, and Medofu be so UK, so no, she was born on October 17th. So ultimately, me really feel birthday, na makai say Medofu, I know she on 70. Me say Shatawale wishing happy birthday, me so Medofu, my friend wishing happy birthday. So that is it. But then yesterday, Saturday, na 18 because Shatawale celebrated it a day after the birthday, Shatterfest a day after the birthday. We saw say one person stormed the premises, and this person who stormed the premises, here's a video where you see the person. I'm screaming
for real. No, I'm really screaming.
So what you saw there was Kennedy Japan, and I wakwa Baumia, Baumia, Shatawale, Akuto say, God bless you, say. Midim say, if this was a short cameo or whatever it is, but crowd, no shadow, honorable, honorable, we are doing well, they are. It's mixed reactions. And let us be honest, MPP is not the favorable now, okay? So if Ken goes to a particular place, you say, and canena, and to say now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because, MPP, especially the youth, because people feel say, they did not govern well, and also they did not have a listening ear for the people. Doing so, of course, Minister Jimmy Fobi saying a timetable. What I say? The government was dismissive of the concerns of Ghanaians, and even far from that too, the then president was arrogant. To Timi Kwakacha Obia say sorry na cham in kwasia hun in same say ni me hunu say ya and edi omuko opposition. So now akwaye say omupra, they are trying to nurse their wounds, and Ghanaians are you hu omun kitin kakran so baby we chiti on so you see no krokro no ene opon no akofi tem one our friend baby I'm check upsell want to get back into the good book. So that is what Kennedy Japan is doing now. You could see that the response there was a bit vexed, but then ultimately we believe say whatever is really going on it is something at the end of the day we just hope say it helps Kennedy Japan this whole thing will basically go out and will basically help him and not a year shy to say you could see exactly what is really going on. So in summary, let us know what you think about this particular whole King Japan cameo ko make e was shatter first, and definitely Skebi be involved. Now oh share obeba me mama ko to ama. Jiska wo $10,000, $100,000. So we believe that could be one of the major deciding factors here in this particular case. Here can one sem. We are live once again. It's a sewa opese odewa jinchre back concerning most of the issues I can one sem. Please, you are free, okay, to drop your comments, and then we'll gladly do what read it for you, because there is a lot of issues. I will say I can one sem right here on this particular platform. Therefore, Ababa wa ya uhun on the screens no edin and the friend Regina Daniels. Now she's taking a place or chini me. Now over the weekend, now we've seen that this lady is in the news for various reasons. What I say, ni nyina no video bi ebe tom bonten so a ehun se one adofu binom preso pa enya asem keto adan a na say Regina Daniels, okay, efie oni nkofo bi ekona where's na okan ye anasen sema okan na manfo bi say hey, these words that Regina Daniels is saying, basically you could see say she's not really happy like that, or perhaps there are issues which is going on that we don't know, because the words that she muted out was that, you know, I in his house I'm a slave, I'm not happy, I'm being abused, but then in my house I'm a queen. Okay, so clearly, you know, people deduce from all of this. Indeed, Regina Daniels, you know, she's been abused by her husband, a friend Ned Iwoku. But then, you can say, you know, this particular picture is now floating on social media because Nikunu in the Noko Ebe post say time asem ni secret obitwa vid no nukro ni ho Regina Daniels ne ba on ne wo no yare to the no hospital and no ba wa beti sansem wi no pa so won yire no be 5 omu obi aye on book no 64 years in ahodi on odoko bu obi watimase and opa Regina Daniels de ekoso na brabo nyina drugs we cocaine ne niam na nkofo mienu miense bi na techi guy ba ko supply drugs mano ena ba ko so a operating ho as ni sister ena ba ko so a oye celebrity Two-Face na ex-wife fe na Ani Idibia no oni Two-Face this year mu ana omu divorce ye ni nyina ne say Two-Face e ka say woman oye drugs too much kasa kire and okasa kire Ani Idibia onti into divorce no this same Ani Idibia ena nenwoko ebono subo say ono ena wa say eye Regina Daniels na me no ka say no netizens akopuli picture amopa say Regina Daniels drugs na ye say all year no e true because so share the whole screen so I say almost see Regina Daniels, so you could see that this is just one of those things say you drugs na ye can one sense of Regina Daniels oh yeah no. In fact, people are now bringing videos out these videos no to suggest say in sema Nedwoku all can say, you know, Regina Daniels the all ye nyina no it is because of drugs no e kamya kwa say no na me no ka say no Nigerian a friend is saying actress a friend Yvonne Jigede, very beautiful woman, also the Simbi Ababe Tuja. Now Yvonne Jigede no also recently no, she was divorced. Our real way there, hey, is you be a divorcee okruma. Asemo be a divorcee okruma. You can't blame the ladies, you can't blame the guys. Now Yvonne Jigede, you said in the video better screen so be uno because a very popular Nigerian actress. Or the Ababe Tuja say if Regina Daniels in Semna El Kosono say I'm passe she's been abused. Yeah, bono. Ewa wari mu a ewo ni nijia mesrew menkodi I'll cry in a Lamborghini echi menkodi say ni at the end of the day no your friend is saying ye bija wari a may divorcee yes they run for your life yenko tie nsema Yvonne Jigede editu dwa ye babaka there's another video to show but then yen hwe nsema this particular Yvonne Jigede editu dwa me no ka say no people are saying say Yvonne anke be ye divorce because okra na onam no we are divorced. Eba nise na ukunu ijao. Aja say, and obi adi aba. Waso camera gidi say divorce. Our no fi say eda hoka. Yen kwahwe insema Yvonne ekan ya. She's actually people are actually bashing her, and others are also praising her for this.
You see, you people on this internet, you people cannot even be real. You people can't be real. A young girl has come out to cry for help, that she's being violated in her home. And the first thing that you people would think of is, are you not married to a rich man? If she was married to a poor man and the man is beating her, would that make a difference? No, I'm asking you people. Would that make a difference? Or maybe if she was married to a single guy who never was married before and the guy is still bitter, because we know people who are single who are beating their wives. There's a video of a woman who came out recently that she just had a baby, and is it 4 days later the man beat her till whatever happened and the police came to rescue her. The guy didn't have money. He didn't have other wives, but he was beating his wife who just had a baby. So if that was Regina's case, maybe you guys would have been feeling sorry for her that, oh, poor man is beating her. Is that what it is? You people just like bad news. You people just like Isokuso. You people just like bad news. And all those senior colleagues of hers that we say them play her mama years ago. Una play in mother for film years ago. Una dey now, don't they laugh for internet. Shame on una. Everybody has a story. All of us will have a story. And it doesn't matter where or how, we all have a story. And one way or the other, we are intertwined, we are connected, we are one. So to stand up now and you are laughing at somebody just because her story has gone the other way, you think you are better. And I know all of you will come for me and say, is that not what she's all about? Single mother. And she's the one that is holding the mantra for single parents. I don't care. My own is that once violence is involved, I will not sugarcoat it. I will tell you to leave. Be it a woman, be it a man. Because even some women get agitated so much and they get violence. Oga, I'm not one of those people that come and say, are you not a man? Can't you man up and do? Bros, you carry your bag for your own health, mental health. You pick your bag and you go. You not keep person. It is better for you to live to tell the story than for you to stay and die. That's the point I'm trying to make. There are young people who beat their wives. It doesn't even matter if the man is in his 60s. There are people who have never married before, have married once in their lifetime, and they use beating to come out the woman, shift the woman's face, go the other side. Does that make it does that make it better? Because if the man was poor or the man was younger, would that make it any better? Would it? You guys should make me understand. Maybe I'm not getting it. Maybe you should make me understand. Because shame on all these, especially her colleagues that are there now glittering. Oh, sure. Is your story any better? Is your story any better? Me, they don't.
So, Nipa no kasa same way Nigerian and Nollywood actress Yvonne Jigede. Yvonne Jigede herself, clearly, she's no new to all of this because, honestly, my main kind of cray. Okay, I don't want to be stupid or in Baby Briwa, Ujo Mope, and he was abusive and my mental health in Kwasiasem, woman is scar, shawa no done the mental health nim. Or baby a bit jan biana majority of ladies. Well, let me rephrase. Majority of ladies say John one. Almost almost say boyfriends were abusing them. Any ebeka physical abuse, spiritual abuse, psychological abuse. But then even Jigede San American, she herself, she's not new to this whole thing. But then our patch said, regardless, yeah, film because ye tikrom her and a lady be. Okay, Eku me ane ye bruno ni china se wo fem. Ni kunu kro eso fukutu e twina se ni ade ani kunu kan me se matise se ya sentencing it to death ati ase eku we me sa lady not so sa gospel no ni kunu bona ama lady she was having internal bleeding ama ni we or the metna ho nyame beye empaibo ni maybe wo here common sense. So that is exactly what is really going on maame le or they friend say advice her but instead American she herself she's a divorcee she her or say why I left my husband just a year after our marriage. Nollywood actress Yvonne Jigede revealed. So this article was just last year and I all explain because you see I also I told on a podcast on the Namha Sana a friend is saying lady to decay. So it's almost all the Nigerian actresses, with the exception of Mercy Johnson, also almost most of them are divorced. And I like what Mama G says. Say, "On Jai Nukunu will be mefa because enya krana the okwa fano after Nukunu nim how the person will be." What I say, let me read this. Even Jigede said, "He, my ex-husband of 8 years, is 8 years older than me. But the moment we got married, if I tell him say you decrease, he will say I'm disrespecting him. Jigede said. She added, but that wasn't the main reason I left the marriage. Let me just say the fact. I was bringing more of the money. I'm taking care of my son like nobody exists around me. It's not easy. I would have gone for money instead of love. Jigede, who confirmed a divorce from Fawale in 2019 after just 1 year of marriage, said being so financial provider for the family placed a huge burden on her. It's therefore Mami kanche was saying biansin ebe twaso. Mama my big tree naba. Mami kanche was saying bi ne yentuasu. Listen, women, creatures be naturally no, they are takers. See, I know of some women omuoska, but sebio me top form kakrana mi yambwa. Sikano bu. On the bank account go be 10 pesos amount kayene ya. And yan the faults most of times because they are naturally takers. They are not givers. Inti oba was kase den no do no wariwa. Beginning there is all laugh, but odono ekwenim kakra na sawareni kwenim kakra. Odon be fedi kakra fedi. You have to do things to prove your worth as a man. Inti if you are not bringing in money, red flag. If you are not bringing in enough money, red flag. If you are bringing in enough money, no bani si kind of doors so diena. And also a red flag. It was a new kunwanyashio. Esan say ono na beye the natural breadwinner no. Otimi kache ni kunu say you decrease. Foolish lady. Otimi kache ukunu say you decrease. Ni kunu so can sure say you are disrespecting me. And she Yvonne Jigede felt say me kache mi kunu say wa bodam na mi kunu ka say you are disrespecting me ah. Mi kunu there's something wrong with her. Okay? And the fact so actress I want more money or want more endorsements, you know. Ombu ni kunu because even though ni kunu nyasi ni 8 years ombu and the fact say or this ka air bar or shane bar you know or pay more of the or take care of most of the house expenses no ni kunu no onye up to and or can say bi wo said then I will have gone for money instead of love. Now this same woman is coming out to tell her say Eugenia Daniel say eboa fiwa renim leave the marriage. Okay? The irony here. So in some day be but our real there media assemble kwa mechanic say untimi fan share untimi show obi aware enfon tu obi for ane because our radio bia ne kwan formula ni different yetima ko space but dia yintimi nya ho formula aware. We'll leave that issue there na call on to another issue and also very 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 pressing. So this is Honorable Shaib Ono and Wager MP. But then you can say, Papa, you know, there's a video trending on social media and people are asking, say, wait, what is really going on? And Dian Kasaya Jerry Ahmed Shaib Ono and the Wager Bawe MP. Now, you can say there's a video trending on social media and people are asking, say, Papa, what is he trying to achieve? Is he tired of being an MP? Is he broke? And I said, I didn't know. Let's watch this particular video because this particular video is about Bono. It's like almost all the people we know in Ghana. Obia taking a different career path. Obia taking a different career path. You know, you share this particular video which has really ignited a whole lot of conversation on social media. Yeah, babaka. Better continue because we also have another video of another celebrity doing something else. Yenche video yeah babaka yeah better also. So the video you just watched no honorable and I mean nim ejuma all year you could see here say as almost fele a particular road be. Oh no, I know this place. Almost fele a particular road be wo wager gbawe ho me say ekwan na ewo ho no ekwan no enye correct ati ase nti no omo try say ombe ekwan ni ye ene ade na chesem say potholes na eye boys na back together na honorable why no so nyina mbum ne enye no mafa eye concrete mixing machine na papa echi you could see say yes you could see clearly say body na aye weak but obenya social media views pa the masa obeye social media views, and there is a lot of reaction on social media about this. So that is honorable honorable you see no we jai MP juma na see a we miss ni juma na and now here for TikTok ni akaso papa no the whole brass and your future president bebre. So that is exactly the issue now speaking about career paths too, there's another person too also yes no preachy or a boxer or a very popular boxer. He was one of the people who made St0len slap rallies. And yes, and good. You share this particular video. Your baba ka ebe to us.
One is coming. I think they word of God.
Except for the video you just watched, a popular Ghanaian boxer and a former boxer Ayite Powers. And Ayite Powers, you see, no honorable Shaib or what Danny Mason or your concrete swing Jumano and Ayite Powers, send me the any day, Yankupon and a sum that is a mimbe Juma. This an old preachy out to say, original quamim, a collection now, you said, then you say, Chrono, yes, Charlie everywhere tight. Against them. So that is one of those things. Now, on this same vein, there's one issue everywhere on social media, and it has to do with the Lumba's family war, because Lumba family, and I was having a conversation with my colleague here today in the studios. And maybe I said, what at all are the Lumbas fighting over? Or saying, Nana, it is because of properties and money. Maybe it is, maybe it is not. But then one person on Chini Jonas. Now, what is Chini Jonas saying about this issue? Chini Jonas said, music producer himself, music producer fan appeal to. Wa Pache say, sa tensions near the idea between that Lumba wives, no. If you baby, remember, sa Pietus and recording most of the hit tracks. I think say I know crap. Pietus a lot of tracks. What you say? Yenko teen sama a year in your bear matching Jonas a kai a babaka.
Remember some about the omsom called the Lumba Fia or Dobroni ye made you now Kusia say what you the Lumba introduction. May you knew Mamia Kusia say one more channel. Na made in any Zuane normal back on any Odobroni, no watch the Lumba say, oh, me made in you. Anti producers in Nina until Namudi appear to Satem, because appear to only the Lumba and the Lumba almost half of them appear to in a record here. And no one himself Odobroni made into a better hour. I didn't know Jimmy say, although I don't know that the Lumbano in Numa way and Sicano Clacosia say one send the free Germany deba. Na or the appear to Seneca. Ono Dobroni no beji sika that the Lumba yere Akosia say one this camano. Because Omakura no on a Kosempa at 2 mother the Lumba near Kosia say wakoda. One and on Yemiano, and I'm say Lumba didn't or the Kwashe Lumba. Say Lumba na Yemno, na Lumba so Jabran, so Beheno. Sanity you, and to him be no Yakosheti, or more no Kununtino Moyasa, and Yasa, and Yabusia penny no maton and away simple, or mobile no Moji be the Mercusia say one man.
So the issue, El Coso. according to Ayechin Jonas, no, he is alleging say, although Bruni initially, not or a mate what that lumber fee. Now, Opache say Apietus, music producer Apietus, and I this answer me to just say. So mo caught that lumber if ya that lumber introduces a although Bruni as what? Although Bruni as a mate. Now, you better say pull a certain article from Hasi for you to your friend is saying exactly know exactly what is really going on, what appear to say, because I ain't saying pimping in same way bar. You really need to get it from the horse's own mouth. Into the end appear to scan ya a change Jonas agent so a say all these while no that lumba no bit like I said he was not in the right state of mind. He felt deserted. It will be a bit soon or doka cribia or feleso and then yankupon mammy or not or their bonyo. But then go straight to Ghana web. Near what is on the screens. We share the whole screens no so too much adverts here. We share the whole screens no so we if you Ghana web article we post here a year just September 24th September almost like 4 weeks ago. I say shut up and be careful. Apietus cautions Odo Bruni. Apietus was one person and said that Lumba Kwanen a year album and son of film. Was a renowned Ghanaian music producer. Apietus has issued a stern warning to Priscilla Ufuri Arthur, popularly known as Odo Bruni, the second wife of the late high life legend that Lumba. In a video shared on Instagram on September 24, 2025, Apietus during a TikTok live session cautioned Odo Bruni over her ongoing tensions with Akosia Sewa, the first wife of the late Lumba. According to Apietus, any further provocation or public outbursts from Odo Bruni could lead to serious legal consequences, including potential loss of all that Lumba's properties if the matter ends up in courts. Now, anyone advising her is giving her stupid advice, and she shouldn't listen. Anyone closer to her should tell her to shut up and stop getting Akusia Sewa angry. They can even go to 2-4 and speak with him, plead on her behalf. Maybe Akusia Sewa will listen, he said. Apietus didn't mince words, emphasizing legal and emotional weight Akusia Sewa still holds, having been Lumba's wife, Lumba's wife at the time of his death. So that was a year exactly what occurred. Now, shall I say, the producer further warned that the ongoing conflict, if not resolved peacefully, Odo Bruni risks isolation after the final burial of that Lumba. I'm angry at you because they are using you. When there is a problem, everyone will run away. In the next year, you'll be the only person left, and maybe your children. I have been in the industry for long. If the issue goes to court, the courts will take everything from her. Maybe your children will get something. Be careful. The woman was still in that Lumba's life, he added. Apietus' passionate plea. So that is in semi course. So based on Apietus in semi kind, yeah, just a video. No crowd I say Odo Bruni or did not or your own guy. Odo Bruni to shut up. Because there's a legal backing to what a year that Lumba na yiri Akusia Sewa a year. There's a legal backing. A bra that Lumba etias no. Who Odo Bruni could have easily your friend is saying go to court. Not just say my year. Your friend is saying well near the other one. Your papa ni we no. Where your second wife put there. Ubenye bi kra na unya say first wife because it did ahimfuchine bi did BH. So what you say aha. So same biblia appear to so on your friend is saying that Lumba nyum bebre no. You see, an opache say one allegation name from him say all these while not to say Akusia Sewa no. All these one is Akusia Sewa no. Opache so mo call that Lumba ni fear. She's been introduced as a maid. As what? A maid. I'm a maid. And yam as a maid. You could see clearly here say if these whole allegations is true, then perhaps there is definitely a big problem. I just say perhaps some allegations is deeper than what we thought. Okay, it's very deeper than what we thought. I just say issues are so and on. So that is definitely the issue. Are so my share concerning all of these things are so. In some way, so let us know what you think about it. Do you think in some way so idea perhaps no, it holds any weight, and I say perhaps no nyansa bi woman. Now this is exactly what is really going on. My nyawa drink share concerning all of this issue. Answer ni ebeko in some for us because there is a lot to talk about. Okay, there is definitely a lot to talk about right here on this particular platform. So therefore, NPP moving on to another issue. This particular year, no, there is a lot of potential divorce at air course. And this particular update, I don't know if it is a divorce. I don't know if it is for trend. because the lady herself no are troublesome, okay, or troublesome pa to say at the end of the day no she or you may think and now you be feel so the oil and create she now be say any or just to train nipa me baba can say me recently no or some sort of a project na ope award ankusiaga and but still na or say bijimu to say King Kong and enyum bia or me ba bijimu say King Kong Creswado any friend say Creswado any akoyi or two I'm trying to get the sound, but I've forgotten. Kwesi Arthur, he's the person that make an answer. King Kong and Yuma on a Creswado etuye. Now, straight up, what is really happening in the camp of a Ghanaian singathon celebrity if you are Asantua? In fact, in Sama Ebano Ebebre, she did a TikTok live and she said certain things. Among focus, Kamiako say, "Mamile, only you could divorce you." In fact, this video I pulled from my official Facebook handle. Me say. I say only bema fufro ene de wo ho. Now enye ni kunu nie because ni kunu no say bi oye kokoro kakra odi me feel santo to say feel santo owa. But then this is not the husband. So what is really going on? Now Osha ni Facebook page, I wish I could just do a screen live no home. Me who on ni kunu video a chepa since last time or singer ton no akra Kumase no. That was the only time I posted ni kunu. On posting ni kunu biom. Couple with this video awa ba na ma for aka say it's like there is divorce or fire on the mountain. I am sure someone when we come back, we will continue.
Every marriage is different because they are different. Every marriage is different because there are two different people and personalities. Right? Me, my this one, is it my ex or my boy? Which of them? Yes, the other one, the previous one. He was not taking me out. He was not buying me roses. Like, I just want to smell rose. Yeah, I'm kidding. He was not buying me stuff. But the current one does, okay? And sometimes we need to spice these things up. But certain marriages, it comes in every day. But let me be honest with you. There are some marriages, the woman gets the roses, gets all the stuff, but the guy cheats. There are some marriages, there are no roses, there are no, luxury trips and all that, but the guy stays. There are some marriages too, the guy gives luxury, gives everything, and doesn't cheat, he still stays. And there are some marriages, the guy gives nothing and still cheats. 4 categories. Different marriages. Different experiences. So we cannot be comparing marriages online especially because in reality, it might not be the same. And one other aspect also is regarding mine. Let me narrow it down to mine. Okay, I saw a comment that said, if Efua posts her man, boy. If she doesn't post, boy. So now what exactly should Efua do? Mind her damn business. And that's what I'm doing. Whether separated, whether divorced, whether still married, whether single, I am here. Okay? I am here. If you're able to ask me, we'll have fun with it and I'll tell you the truth. But if you know me very well, you understand where I am coming from. There are certain rumors you hear and you brush it off because, girl, I didn't sign up for that. I didn't.
What's my so mami obey a singaton and say hey imba imba anyway obey a singaton and say ojini dinka cree a camera so no are joining the leagues of a year a friend is saying a divorce category because all casano crown uti someone all kana now or patch say my ex my man what he say first or see my husband. It's my husband. My man, my ex, and the current one. And yeah, well, perhaps maybe she could be playing. Perhaps too, maybe she's serious. So as to whether she's divorced or not, so they mean This was the same manner. Maybe or Singleton see on the area crazy at idea. A friend is Santin Kai, Enunie. Watch I say, lady no pie say, no, or share your chesson and Yama corner. On to me can if she's divorced near the idea people are saying some other way divorce, divorce. If you've divorced, you divorce. Okay, we divorce, Papa, bro, brain, 2 years Singleton on, Danu soon. Near the near your friend is saying emotional na papa way or a good green flag in nature you could see same. Anyways, moving on to Shatawale, there's also an update about Shatawale. Update about Shatawale is very scary because Nano he did his celebration the birthday celebration Independence Square. But then many can say he brought out 2 Nigerians, but content creator Pella and about say Big Jiggy or no say or a content creator the biggest fan of Shatawale or Nigeria. But then there were beef between these 2 parties, and Shatawale seemingly called both of them to smoke the peace pipe on stage. But then one guy, Big Jiggy, felt like it was disrespectful, and we are learning he's unfollowed Shatawale on all social media platforms, and now he's going on a tirade blasting Shatawale. We have the video here. Big Jiggy
Shatawale did not settle anything between me and Pella, bro. And Shatawale bring me come stage. Say, where Pella Big Jiggy day after all the wait? Is that how Shatta is supposed to welcome me? Where Pella Big Jiggy day? Where Pella Big Jiggy? Bring Pella Big Jiggy. I come there. Do you think I cannot stand the way Pella stand and shake Shatawale? The Pella even know the word of Shatawale? Do you know who is Shatawale? Well, everybody is who they are differently to different people. I say, Shatawale, this is my first time seeing Shatawale. I do press up 10 times. Now I regret doing all those things. I do press up. Hug him. I salute him. The Pella stand, shake him. Jiggy, big Pella, how me you jiggy now? The Pella, they do me, no man, my himself go no see me, I know all that. But to maturity, me and our brain cells know the brain they different places, so him supposed to know. I hold in hand, make a cuckoo come do it, take me come Ghana. They didn't even allow me to do it. Shatawale, you messed me up. I'm heartbroken, and I don't care about how anybody wants to see this video. This is just me in my mind. Pella, you are my enemy, and if I don't get an apology from Shatawale and his whole team, everybody else too can turn enemy, bro. Nobody's bigger than beef, bro. I don't beef anybody, guy. OGO, upcoming, bro. I don't know you from anywhere, bro. Now career why they chase make me the farms, bro. Now career why they chase make me the do. I don't know you. All this simulation why I got you for Ghana. Now if I did my house, they hear my star boy when I push from head to toe. Who wants to get me for my house? Maybe they like for house way. Shebi for the peace for them for just not say okay. At the end the Shatawale, what you want carry me cause you no one see me. So the Pella with me and I don't they quarrel for one set. You don't see say okay, they don't already invite me. Who are you trying to speak for? Spokesman, bro, that is you being an opportunist. You just want to trend. You just want likes and comments, and that is the same thing Shatawale wants too. Shatawale is not even as real as I think he is, because he's also worshipping the likes and the comments. Shatawale brought Pella to Ghana, took him around the city, cruising his cars, showing him around his house. Shatawale brought me to Ghana to humiliate me. His team are giving me food once a day. Once a day. I touched down on Friday. Show is on Saturday. I'm going back on Sunday. No time to rest. Big Jiggy to the world.